Here we go.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Lots of joke you broke, your love life's the way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be
Well, look who just happens to show up. How about that? Good morning, Bobby. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to b.hive Productions, Coffee with Friends. We're here at Apocalypse Studio, our new home, thanks to the Pimo. So, good morning, Pimo.
Good morning.
Good to see you, brother. It's nice to do this every week with you.
Too much shit in the way.
Yeah, right. So we are setting up this sloppy little studio thing. I thought we would use the equipment I paid money for, instead of just trying to shout at the microphone. And we worked out the kinks before we went on air. So that's probably a good thing. I've never done that before. Well, yeah, we don't have the little
So far.
but yeah. Anyhow, so what the hell? Maybe we didn't drink enough coffee.
Not yet.
Not yet.
By the end of the show.
Yeah, we'll be talking over each other or whatever. So, but yeah. Anyhow, it's been a long week. But the weather is way nicer than it was.
Yep. It's gonna start snowing any minute.
Right. Did it rain last night?
I don't
Because
know.
I got a thing on my phone that says rain will stop soon, and I opened the door and I'm like, looked at my phone. Says it's in Winthrop, and I'm like,
Huh.
Winthrop, Maine, maybe,
Yeah,
Massachusetts or something.
Yep.
But so what did you do this week? Anything fun?
No.
No. Worked.
Yep.
That's fun, right?
The drive is fun.
Yeah. You got a pretty drive when you go to work and when you come home.
Yeah, I don't even pay attention to it anymore.
Oh,
Just kinda
sure.
zone out.
Oh, yeah. You're usually going when the sun's just coming up.
Usually before the sun comes up.
Okay, so it's dark out when
You know,
you leave.
so during the winter, it's dark when I leave and dark when I come home.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yep.
So you don't get to enjoy the
Not really.
scenery.
This time of year, it gets a little bit better.
Yeah.
It starts to get lighter earlier.
So what exactly do you do for your job?
We build DC motors.
Okay.
So, like,
As opposed to AC motors?
yes, correct. They're DC motors, so it's a direct current.
Okay.
So, but yeah, we build motors. Part of my job is inspection, first article inspections, and then I do our quality program for ISO.
Okay.
Take care of that. Still training on it, but that's my title.
It's really involved. It's really nitpicky, the
Oh, yeah.
ISO stuff.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you gotta, and it's more understanding the verbiage.
Yeah.
They told it to you in English. Moron talk, I'd be able to figure it out, I guess.
Maybe you could just do you have flashcards for this one,
Yes.
or maybe?
Yep.
Yeah, they so I worked for a hearing aid company in Plymouth, and I was working in quality control, and they were trying to go ISO. This is when
Yep.
everybody was trying to do ISO,
Beginning of it.
and they're like, hey, if you can document everything that you do here in quality control from the time it comes into you, the time it goes out, everything in between, in minute detail, we'll make you manager. And I'm like, hell yeah, raise and everything, and a
Yep.
prestigious title. And I was getting drunk with the executives already, so but I get it all done. I got in a manual and everything, and I stayed up late nights putting the damn
Yep.
thing together.
It's a lot of work.
And I come into work, and there's this fat guy sitting in my desk. And I mean, because he's using a cane to move around because his knees are so bad, right?
Yeah.
And I come in there and I go, well, who are you? Why are you sitting at my desk? He goes, well, this is my desk now. And I go, what? He goes, yeah, I'm the new quality manager. I go, I'll be right back. So I went into my manager's office and I'm like, who's this guy sitting at my desk? Oh, he's going to be the new quality manager. I said, well, I gathered that. I said, why is he sitting at my desk and what's going on? And she's like, well, he's more he was trained and had more experience with ISO certification.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, okay. She goes, so if you could just show him the ropes of what we do back there, and that'd be great. And I go, yeah, I'm gonna go get my jacket and I'm leaving
Yep.
because I quit. And they're like, what? Hey, Joan, how you doing? Um, and so I left, and my boss goes, don't do something you're gonna regret. I said, no, you're going to regret this. Trust me. And I left. 2 weeks later, the dude had a heart attack.
Oh shit.
And,
Wow.
and then they wanted me back. And I said, nah, that's not
No
going to happen.
thanks.
Nope. No. So, yeah, that's my ISO story. So, so that's what you're doing now is way different than what you're doing before with
Oh yes.
bartending and
Oh, yeah.
owning a bar.
Yeah.
So, well, one, you got a boss.
Yeah.
I mean, you always got a boss. We all know Rennie's your boss. So, but but like, then you did welding for a while, didn't you?
Yeah.
You did some construction.
For a short period of time.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, I was worried about you because you're kind of drifting for a while, and then I heard you got a job at Marcus's, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, Devlin kept bugging me about it, and you gotta come in, you gotta come in. And I kept putting it off, and finally I was like, all right, might as well grow up and go do something.
Devlin is a voice of reason in our group.
Yep.
He's like, well, he's like the only sober one out of us, and then
Yep.
he's always like, I think you should do this.
Yep.
So I remember the little what do they call those interventions he had with me,
Oh, okay.
and I was like, oh boy, here we go. But he made sense, and he knew how to talk to me, I guess. I
Yep.
mean, he knows how to talk to all of us, really,
Yeah,
because
he
he
does.
knows us pretty well. And
Yep. And he
yeah.
doesn't hold nothing back.
No, he doesn't. But he does it in such a non-judgmental way. You're just
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, you're right.
You're right.
You're right. Yeah, I got to do what I got to do. So, anyhow, we are without Bobby today because, he thinks his family's more important than hanging out with us.
Yeah,
You know,
it happens.
I mean, my kids are having surgery right now, and they might not make it through it, but here I am.
Nice.
Because I believe in this, and I believe in the power of coffee.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lots of coffee.
Lots of coffee. I'm only kidding, Bobby. Happy birthday to your daughter and your father-in-law.
Happy birthday.
But this is how people get kicked out of things. So, and I thought we would try out the studio equipment here for our show. Just because I noticed when I listen back to these shows, I notice all of our voices are different ranges.
Yep.
You're very soft spoken. I'm belligerent.
Loud as hell.
and Bobby is kind of somewhere in between, which it's just the whole chemistry mix between the three of us is funny, just personality and everything else. But I just thought with mics it'd be a lot better when we start having guests in. We got to figure out how to do a fourth mic because we can do 3 mics on this machine. I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
We do 3 mics on this studio equipment I got here, and if we do coffee with a vet or we have guests in, it'd be nice to have a fourth mic for them.
Yep.
Maybe a bigger table.
We'll just all sit like this next to each other and
Right.
talk into one.
So tell me. I didn't think about it, but we so the 3 of us went and talked with so we have this idea of well, it's more than an idea. It's actually a thing happening.
It's happening now.
We are going to put on. It's called a Maker's Mark, and it's like an art fest, but it's we want actual people that create things with their hands, like photographers and sculptors and people that make stained glass and musicians and authors, illustrators,
Um,
airbrush.
So if you're any of those, get in touch with us.
Yes, please get in touch with us. Just coffee. Yeah, just coffee. Merry Christmas, Kevin. God damn it. You know, they got to pollute everything that I do with Christmas. So, anyhow, so yeah, we aren't looking for people that just make and sell stuff or like MLMs that you usually find at like craft
Yeah.
fairs or vendors fairs. This is an actual event. We're gonna provide the spaces for you guys, the booths. We'll have tents for you. And it's gonna be a 5-hour event.
Yeah.
3 to 8.
3 to 8.
And it's gonna be right in downtown Winthrop here. We measured out the spaces. We're getting grants to pay for stuff. So you guys, you don't. We know artists don't make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So, everything's free for you guys. We're gonna have electrical outlets for you if you need that. Now you can either sell your art, or you can just display it.
Yep.
It's the choice is up to you. I know it's hard as an artist to sit there and try to put a price tag on your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I will be selling myself. I'm going to be selling my books there at a booth.
Selling himself.
Whoring myself out because it's me. I just ignore Bobby's Christmas. That's his mom, and she ignores. Oh. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for that, Joan. That just totally made my morning. So anyway, and this is you, since you moved into this town, you've been doing your damnedest to try to feature artists.
I have. Even when I had the bar, I tried setting up something to do for painting.
Yep.
I was going to do a mural on the back wall, and it was like pulling teeth to get people to come out. I had one girl that came out, and she was probably about 16, and most of the stuff she did was more like cartoon type stuff.
Sure.
And I was like, that's fine. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, even if you can do it, you get the median down, we can go with that, But I couldn't get anybody else to come out.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
I remember you had the apartment above the bar too.
Yep.
And you wanted to paint skulls coming all the way down
On the wall and coming
you were
down
gonna-
the stairs.
and anybody could come and do that.
Yep.
And you got nobody.
Nope.
I was like the only one that was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'll do
Yep.
that. So,
Yep.
but yeah.
You and Devlin were the only two that actually, all right, when are we going to start this?
Right.
Well, we might need a couple more people.
Yeah. Well, that really sounds like a great community event. Yeah. So it's going to be happening during our Farm City Fun Fest. It's our summer festival here.
Yep.
And it's July 11th, right?
Yep, I believe so.
Yeah. And we coordinated with the Farm City Fun Fest committee, kind of.
Sort of.
Anyway, their events are all in the park, and then we're going to start in the afternoon, and we're going to lead up to the street dance, which is also happening here. So the whole street's going to be closed off. Downtown's going to be closed off,
Pretty
basically.
much, yeah.
We're talking about getting food trucks.
It's a
And
thought.
yeah, it's a thought that's there. We're also going to have like a buskers area.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Have, every 40 minutes or so, or have somebody play for like 40 minutes and then
Yep.
change it up. Just whoever wants to come out and do it,
Yeah,
come out
and
and do it.
whatever instrument you play. I mean, if you want to come
Yeah.
out there and play the bassoon,
Hey.
if you got 45 minutes of music to
Yeah.
bassoon music, then come on out and jam on that thing.
I think
And
I might stay in the apartment during that time.
yeah, and I think what we'll do is you can either, if you have an instrument case, you can have that open for tips.
Yep.
Or we can get a tip jar. We can make that happen too as well.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is we really want to feature the creative people of the area. And this is just something we're trying out. We thought about making it like an all weekend thing, and then we thought, well,
That's-
let's just do one
Just
day,
one
see
day
how
to
it goes.
start.
So we've got space right now for 40, right?
Yep, that's what Bobby measured out. He said that we should have enough room for 40 tents.
40
So,
tents.
yeah.
Yep. So we got a few people that are interested already.
Yep.
So yeah, if you are somebody that does and I'm not trying to sound snobbish or anything like that. I'm just saying there's vendor fairs where you're somebody that prints out T-shirts or whatever.
Yep.
You you sell candles or whatever. That's not what this is. This is people that illustrate, people that paint,
Yep.
spray paint.
Artists of any type
Yeah.
and any sort.
You know, it'd be really great if we could find somebody that did those spray paint. You ever seen those? You go to, like, I know I was in Hawaii one time and in California, and they would just take little scraps of paper and then they use
Oh,
spray
yeah.
paint, and then they'd
Yep.
make like a scene with a freaking moon or
Yep.
whatever. We'd find somebody like that. That would
Yep.
be great.
Yeah.
So if you do know somebody, have them get a hold of us, and or you can have them message us here at the b.hive or whatever. Have them get a hold of Joe or myself or Bobby. If Bobby, doing something else, trying to save the world. But but yeah, this is I'm probably gonna put, one of us are gonna probably put something out on Facebook.
Yeah, but I'm sure we all will.
Yeah.
But
And then yeah, I kind of don't know where to go as far as like how far out we want to go. Do we want to just bring people from way out and bring them in here, or do we want to keep it as local as possible?
is there enough people local to do that though? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I know Henderson is like just the whole population is just a bunch of creatives
Yeah.
out there
yeah, it's
that
true.
do stuff.
Yep.
But like there's St. Peter's got a bunch of people too, and New Ulm.
Yep.
So I mean, I don't have a problem going out that far.
No, there's a few people that I have that are coming from the cities.
Okay.
North of the cities, so
Oh, okay.
that I mean they haven't confirmed yet, but I'm hoping that they do.
They confirmed it the first time when
Yes,
you
when you guys told me the date and everything last September.
Right.
I think it's still in my phone.
So we we talked to we had a meeting with city administrator. We really should have asked him to come in here and chat with us, have coffee with us.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure he would sometime.
he'd be a good guest
Yeah.
because he's into so much more things than like city administrating,
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll have to do that one of these mornings as well. But yeah, this is kind of a thing that the three of us have bounced around in our heads for a couple of years,
Yeah.
and it's eventually gonna be real. So
Should be fun.
so there's a alleyway there.
Yep.
It's on the other side of that wall.
That way.
Yeah. And we're going to try for a grant to be able to have a mural painted on the wall there in that alleyway. It needs some work or whatever, but
Yeah.
the grant will cover that.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah, and we'll cover all the paint. So if we'd like to have the artists that come here paint something, we're gonna have somebody come in and do a water tower, the Winthrop
That's
water
what-
tower.
Yeah, Bobby's idea was the Winthrop water tower.
Yeah, and then all around that water tower we'll have the art.
Yep.
So,
Get somebody to come out and paint some
cows, yeah, and a couple rocks.
Yep.
So, but yeah, it's I'm pretty excited about it. I know Steph wants to bring her paintings out,
Nice.
and
That's cool.
Cassie, her daughter, does she does wire work and beading,
Okay.
and she's making a bee for me right now. And just to watch her do that, my eyes could never handle that. But she just sits there and is very intricate, and the bee looks awesome, and she wants to perfect the wings.
Yeah.
She's trying to make them translucent or
Oh
whatever,
wow.
and stuff. And it's for Beehive, and I said, yeah, I'll pay you for that. Yeah,
That's
most
cool.
definitely. So, but yeah, there. I mean, she's got all of her girls are creative.
That's cool.
So yeah, so I believe Cassie is also going to be displaying her work,
Nice.
selling some. I think it's a great way to kind of inundate the area with the artists that
Yeah.
are around here or in Minnesota, you
Yep.
know. And it's we're more than just a beer tent and a street dance, you know, or a bouncy house or whatever. You know, not that there's anything wrong with that, because I mean that's your common
Yeah.
gathering or whatever. But I think it's a great way to have creative people come out and say,
Yep,
"Hey, this is what I
definitely.
do," you know. And you could get a shirt or something or a painting that nobody else has. Um, you know, people that walk into my house and see Steph's paintings all over, they're like, "Oh, I really want to buy that. Oh, I want to buy that," you know. And I think that's a hard thing for Steph, is because those paintings are like her kids,
Oh yeah.
and she's like,
Do I want to get rid of it?
yeah. She said there's a couple that she did sell, and she misses them
Oh
terribly
yeah.
because they're very personal for her. So, um, but yeah, it's it'll be good. Are you gonna bring some of your stuff?
No.
Because no, why not?
Be too busy walking around looking at other people's stuff.
Policing people. Getting, get,
I like that creative aspect of it, just watching people do stuff or seeing the stuff that they have, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
I like the creativity of people.
So I was thinking we had bounced around the idea of bringing a tattoo artist out here.
Mm-hmm.
The whole mechanics of having a tattoo artist do tattoos on the street,
Yeah, that's
can't be done.
we could. I was just thinking about that. We could probably have somebody come out and display their work.
Yeah.
Kind of display their company, their business. But as far as doing tattoos, I don't know that it's going to be the right place for that.
Right. So, but I do think that it would be cool to have, you know, the tattoo artists come out. They can promote their shop,
Yep.
and people can look at their work or whatever, see what they do. Because I always hear people like, "Do you know anybody that's local that
Yeah, I
that
get
does
questions
tattoos?"
all the time.
You know, yeah. So it's, um, I mean, nobody asked me where I get mine done because I had mine done in prison. But no, they so it'll be nice to. So I might shop. Do you have any ideas of that you
A
want to?
couple.
Yeah.
A couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be just one tattoo artist either.
No,
It can be a couple of
They
them.
have 5 different ones.
Yeah.
People are willing to travel for good work, so
Right. So and it'd be a good promo for them
Yep.
to do something like that. So
yeah, it's just tough to get people to do that because how busy they are and stuff like that.
Right.
You're in the middle of the prime time for work.
oh yeah, yep, yeah. Or they could send somebody from there
Mhm.
to represent them as well.
Yep.
So yeah, we will have that. I don't know if we. I guess I didn't think about it, but maybe. I mean, I'd have to talk to my boss, but maybe set up a public Wi-Fi
Mm.
that day, because if people are going to come in and wanting to sell, and they use well, they got their cell phones and stuff like that
Yeah, I
too.
was gonna say most of them will have their cell phone.
Yeah.
So
Well, let's see how much we can get for a grant,
There
and
you
then
go.
we'll go from there before I start dreaming and stuff like that. So, hey, Jessica, good to see you. So did you even invite anybody to this?
not yet.
Yeah, I didn't.
I was gonna start working on it this week. Or
Oh no, I'm sorry. I meant
to
coffee,
this?
coffee with
No.
friends. No,
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't even think you sent the link to me this time.
yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
I sent the invite. Yeah. So usually when I set up an event, it'll say add co-hosts,
Okay.
and then I'll put you and Bobby, and neither one of you ever answer that.
Oh, all right. I'll have to start looking
Because
for it.
yeah, because if you when you do, I invite you guys to it, and then I put you down as co-hosts.
Okay.
And if you're down as co-host, then you can also manipulate whatever you want on the
Alright.
page as
I'll
well.
have to start watching it.
Yeah. So, and I usually invite Bobby for collaborator on the toe tap and Thursdays, and
Yep.
he never clicks on it. I'm like, why am I even using these tools? So, but yeah. So I got to talk about Facebook and their wonderful tools they give you to not grow your page.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. I didn't send invites, Jess. Um I get like 50 people I can invite now.
And that's from your b.hive page?
No, from my b.hive page I can invite up to 500 people,
Okay.
but as far as my personal page, I can only invite 50.
Really?
And usually I go to my personal page first and invite friends, and then once that's gone, then I go to my b.hive page and then I invite as much as I can
Yeah.
there. But the 50 on my personal page takes off from the 500 on my
Really?
b.hive page. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I link toe tapping Thursdays with the Broken Bird Wild Hair page, and then that takes away how many people Broken Bird Wild Hair can invite to.
Really?
They limit it and the reason they limit it is because they grab on to how many people actually watch
Yeah.
your live streams, and they go, oh well, they only got 6 people watching live streams, so I'm only going to allow you to invite 6 people. And it's like, you mother
Yep.
flipping. So I'm going to put out this: if you guys could reach out and invite your friends, your enemies, people you love,
Especially your enemies.
yeah, people you love, people you hate, invite them to these events. Because the more people you invite, the more people I can invite on the next one.
Yep.
Because I think that's kind of what what Facebook is telling me is that, oh well, if you don't have that many, we're not going to let you invite. It's like, why? That's no skin off your nose, and how can I grow anyway? That's also a reason why I'm starting to do more promotions for my YouTube page. I got like 30 something. No, I think it's up to, yeah, it's 30 something people following my YouTube page. I'm like, so then I clicked on how do I monetize this? And they're just like, yeah, right.
They laughed at you.
Yeah, 30 people, Brad.
Just said, ha, ha, ha.
You mook. So, and that's totally fine. I don't give a crap if I go viral or not, but I do think that this is fun, and it'd be nice to be able to afford to do more with it.
Yeah.
Bobby had talked about wanting to do toe tapping Thursdays at different locations, like again the summertime when it gets nice out, to just sit out by a lake and play, or sit by a fire.
That'd be awesome.
I'm just like, shut up with your ideas. Next thing you know, we're on the top of the IDS tower, playing Buddy Holly or something.
Yes, frenemies.
Frenemies, yes.
Those people.
How you doing on coffee there, Big Thunder?
I am good.
Yeah. That's your opinion.
Yep. I had a soda before you got here, so.
Oh, you cheated.
Yep. I needed my caffeine fix when I got up.
Soda Sundays? Yeah, no, I was going to make a pot of coffee when I woke up this morning, and I'm like going, I'm going to make a pot of coffee, drink that, and then come in and drink another coffee. I'm like, But oh my God, I was suffering when I came in here. I'm just like, I want caffeine. Hello, Santa. Oh boy,
Caffeine is good.
it is good. It's very good. So, Apocalypse Studios. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
What are you looking at for like stuff for that you want to do with this?
I'm just kind of messing around with it. Just if something comes up, I start working on it. If it interests me, then I keep working on it. Otherwise, just screw it. I'm done with that.
So I know you and I have talked forever since you and I started doing these little things.
Yep.
Um, talked about doing like a movie review type of thing.
Yep.
Now there is a way, and I have to see what we have to do as far as getting rights
Yep.
to be able to broadcast a movie. But we could do like a Mystery Science Theater 2000,
Yep.
where we
That would be fun.
where we'd put up a green screen
Yep.
behind us, and then we would just sit and talk about the movie as we go through it.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, I just have to find out how we can do that without
Yep.
getting sued.
Yeah. Well, and I thought at first we can collectively watch the movies, whatever the movies are, and then talk about them.
Yeah,
Go into, little things that we caught in the movie or something like that, and just the bullshit, kind of like we do any other time.
right.
But
Yeah,
do it on front of a screen.
yeah. Right. And then maybe we could have drinks when we do that.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm down.
you are always
I'm always down to drink.
you're always down to clown, man. Always, 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 always. Yeah. So so there's that. There's also I've been I want to start doing my Tuesday tales here.
Yep.
If that's cool with you.
Yeah. That's
So
what I built it for.
okay. I'll be doing I was thinking Tuesday tales here. I like to set up in Bobby's basement for the toe tapping Thursdays. But I was thinking the whole reason I bought the studio equipment was because I wanted to start making my books into audiobooks
Yep.
and selling them that way. And I don't have a quiet space to do that.
Yeah.
And I was doing it at the office, or I do my shows at the office, and there's so much background noises.
really?
Like, well, we got computers and everything
I
back
suppose.
there, and servers running,
Yeah.
and it makes weird noises at night that
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm gonna die.
I was sitting in here on my laptop the other day, and it was so quiet in here. I'm looking at the clock, and I can hear the clock ticking. I gotta put some music on or something.
But I thought this would be a perfect room because I could shut that door,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can just sit here and just read through my book. And
If I ever get this done, I'll eventually have lights up in here that'll be more of a darker type of light,
hell yeah,
like some type of strip lighting or something
We
around
should
the ceiling,
put in
so
like
you're not getting a suntan from this goddamn thing.
I'm just that's why I'm brown. I started this podcast white, and now look at me. I look Asian. Yeah, like I said, I was thinking about those doing those puffy clouds with the LEDs behind them,
Yeah.
flashing.
Yep.
That'd be kind of cool. But it's your studio.
It's slowly coming along.
It is.
So if any of you other artists out there, in one of my walls that's in the front of the building, they're all individual separate artists that have sent me stuff or made something that I have, and it's all up on that wall. There's multiple different people that are up there. I got the one prince that I got up there. This is many years ago. I walked over to him, started talking to him, and was like, "Would you be interested in selling any of these or making some just for me?" He was like, "I don't know if I'd sell them." I said, "Well, tell you what." I said, "Let's go down to the print shop. I'll make cardstock copies. I'll pay for it, and I'll pay you for the print as long as you sign it." He was like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, let's go down there." So he took all his stuff down there. I picked out, like, I don't know, probably 10 of them out of what he had there.
Yeah.
I picked out like 10 of them, had him make cardstock copies of them. He signed them. Some of them were already signed, so he didn't do it again, but signed a couple of them, made copies of all of them, and they're up on my wall over there. And that's got to be close to 35 years ago. And I
Jeez.
still have them. They're up there now. I put them in frames.
That's a cool. I bet you made that dude's day,
Yeah,
man.
it was. I mean, he was. Some of them were super cool, and other ones were like, okay, that it's kind of childish, cheesy.
Yeah.
But I was like, they're still cool. So yeah,
Yeah.
yep,
I mean, he could be some huge popular artist someday.
yeah,
He'd be like,
yeah,
"Oh, yeah, I got
yeah.
this from when
I
he was a
got,
kid.
yep,
You know, he was a
yep,
little snot nose, and
yeah.
now I'm selling him on eBay for
Yep.
$50 million."
Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff up over there. So yeah, if you guys know anyone or do art yourself, send me something. We'll put it up over there.
So I was a little aspiring artist when I was a young little shit, and I started drawing Cat in the Hat,
Yep.
and then Charlie Brown and all those guys, and then I got into superheroes and stuff like that, and then I always wanted to be an artist. When I got older, I wanted to do Saturday morning cartoons,
Mm-hmm.
and my my uncle, who worked for I think it was Waste Management, some garbage company, and he's like, "Yeah,
He was part of the mafia.
yeah." I mean, no, he wasn't. Sorry, Uncle Vinny. Uh, but but he said, "Hey, I need company Christmas cards done. Can you draw them for me?"
Really?
And I go, "Okay." And I must have been maybe 12, 13 years old. I wasn't driving yet. And I go, "Okay." So I drew a picture of Santa Claus with his reindeer, but his sleigh was a waste management truck,
Okay.
dumpster or whatever. And then I did the lettering and stuff and gave it to him. And he paid me for it. That was my first paid
Nice.
art job that I ever had. And that was pretty cool.
They ruined it for you.
What's that?
Yeah, you ruined it for you.
Yeah.
Hey, I made money off of this. I'm done.
Yeah, right. I'm done. I'm done drawing. Fuck it. Fuck art. So actually, when I went to art school, um, I wanted to go Brown Institute, and I think it was called Brown Institute at the time.
I think so.
I think it's Brown College now, and then
I
or
think something
Brown
like that.
Technical, whatever.
Yeah.
They had an outstanding computer animation program, which was totally what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And one of the instructors was from Pixar or Disney or something like
Really?
that.
Wow.
So I'm like, hell yeah, I want to get into this, you know. So I was I filled out my application to get in there or whatever. And then when I wanted to get my school loans for it, I had to have my parents sign for it. They had moved to Omaha, and they came up, and we did a tour of the school and everything, and met some of the instructors and saw some of the work that they did, and
Yeah.
I was super stoked. And then we sit down to go sign the paperwork for the loans because they had to co-sign. My dad goes, "Oh, we got you signed up for an art school down in Omaha." And I'm like, "Omaha, Nebraska?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "I don't want this. I want to go." And then I'm like, "God damn it."
What the hell are we doing here?
Right. So I ended up going down there, and then it was a commercial arts
Okay.
school. So it wasn't about, it was kind of fine art, but it really just touched on advertising
Yeah.
and doing marketing using art or whatever for that. We made billboards and shit like that. And of course, all my billboards had a comic book character on it or whatever.
Nice.
But yeah, it really kind of crushed my fever for art, doing art or whatever.
Yeah.
My mom had all these friends that owned salons, and so she told them, "Oh, my son's an artist. Went to art school. Blah 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 blah." So they networked and got me all these freelance jobs.
Nice.
Like I painted a wall mural at the Henry Dorley Zoo down there. I did I made slides for one of the guys when they taught their employees, different techniques of being a hairstylist or whatever.
Okay.
That presentation was drawn by me.
Nice.
Another guy I drew a kind of like a Far Side comic book for him, and it was 101 ways to, or was it 99 surefire ways to stay unemployed? And he was a job coach for people that came out of prison.
Yeah, nice.
And he said everything that I told them to do, they did the opposite. So if you could make a comic book like that, that would be awesome. So, but yeah, that was my stint with art, and I kind of walked away from it for a while. I did those lyrical mosaics for a
Yep.
while.
Yeah, you were supposed to do 2 of them for me.
I-
Still never seen them.
I was.
Yeah.
I was gonna do Lemmy,
Yep.
and who else?
I don't remember what the other one was. No. It was a lifetime ago.
Yeah, I do remember. Well, so one of the guys I work with, Andrew, he goes, "Hey, he goes, well, how much would you charge me to do Tom Petty?" And I said, I don't know. Do you want the original one? Do you want the print? And he said, well, I'd want the original. I said, well, the original is around probably about $200. And he's like, okay, you'll do that for me? I go, yeah. Yeah, that's
Still
probably around the
haven't
same.
even started
That was
it.
probably the same time that I told you I'd do Lemmy for you.
Yep.
And he always gives me shit about it. And I grabbed a Post-it note and I drew a stick version of Tom Petty and I stuck it on his chest. I go, there you go, $300. So yeah, I'm terrible at that. I do actually.
Kind of like the books you were supposed to bring me 2, 3, 4 years ago.
Well, you know
and
what?
I remind him every week.
You know what really sucks is when I get a bunch of orders for books in, and people want them signed, so I order them, and then I get them all in, and then I'm like, who
were these for?
Who all wanted these? It's kind of like Christmas, you order all your Christmas presents from Amazon, they all get there, and then you're just like, oh shit,
I don't know who that was for.
I don't know who I got this for.
You know what? I'm going to keep that for myself.
Yeah, that's kind of girly. I'll give that to Pimo. So I am ordering. I'm going to be ordering bulk orders of my books for the.
So I still won't get one.
I will make sure that you get them before the show, so that they don't go to anybody else.
I'm gonna have to order them from Amazon. Just go get my own.
No, don't
then bring it to you and go, hey,
you owe me money.
Dickhead, sign this.
You owe me money for these books because I've already paid for these twice. No, so this paycheck, I'm going to be ordering my first bulk, so you get them. You'll get it out of there. Right. So I know you got 2.
Yeah. Well, I thought I had 4 of them. Like I told you, I don't know what happened to the other 2. They were sitting next to my chair in the bottom of the table.
Yeah.
I had them stacked up in there, and then I went to grab them to bring them over here, and it was just the 2 of them, and there was 6 or 7 books that Renee had stacked in there, and it was, where the hell did the other ones go?
Oh no!
Eventually,
Bobby, I'm waiting for my copies as well. I don't remember him ever even asking me.
Sure.
I remember him saying, "Hey, can I get some copies of your book for the store?" And I said, "Yeah." And I put them there, and then boom, they were gone.
Nice.
So, and I think Donovan bought one, and then I think Beth bought one, and I didn't give him a lot because it's a lot to order them.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because it's print on demand, so that's where you end up paying. It's free to publish a book, but then they take their chunk out of it when you sell it. So when I got to order, I get a bit of a discount, and then I can sell them for cover price. So that's where I make my money. But yeah, that's the thing. That's why when people say, "Hey, where can I get your books?" I'm like, just order them off of Amazon, because that way I know if they get them.
Yeah.
And if they want me to sign them,
you don't forget about them.
Yeah, and I don't forget about them. Then at least they got them, and then I can sign it for them later.
Bobby said he traded the guitar stand for him.
For all of them? So I know I gave him one. I gave him one of but the last one I did, I think, Thin Spots.
Did you?
Yeah.
That the one I still haven't got.
So I think so he's well, both of you two have been in my books.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think Bobby's been in my book yet. He's in a story that's going to be in the next book.
Okay.
That was a story about the dollhouse. His whole family's in there, and yeah, I think I killed them all. But that's what happens. I didn't kill you, at least.
Not
So
yet.
yeah, you were
I
kind of
mean,
the hero of the.
still waiting on the second part of that to come out.
Oh yeah, yep. I actually I have the scene written out, and it's actually you're kind of doing your thing that you do,
Yeah.
and then as a zavichel, and then when you come back from that, your granddaughter is waiting for you
Oh, nice.
when you come back, and she's kind of the next in line or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a big event where your character is going to get involved with um, Bo Broadmeadow from the Sleepwalker book,
Okay.
and a few other people from the Pavor Nocturnus book.
Nice. That's
So,
cool.
But yeah, because I was just it hit me. I'm just like, yeah, we kind of had to find out what happened to um, Joe.
Well, yeah, when it ends at the ending of it, I was fully expecting another story to
Yeah,
keep continuing with it. And I told him a couple of times, I was like, yeah, I think you need to turn that character into kind of like an Ash, like Ash from the Evil
Oh
Dead,
yeah, yep,
to kind of into that type of character.
yep. So yeah, traded a guitar stand. I don't know what guitar stand he's talking
I don't
about.
know.
I have this really nice one though.
Does
At
he
my
have
house.
one?
Yeah, he's got a couple of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got all this stuff at his place.
Yeah.
You've never been over to his house, have you?
No. No.
Yeah, so his basement's set up pretty cool, and it the first time I went down there, I think it was July, and he had Christmas stuff up,
Of course.
and a Christmas tree was
Christmas
lit up.
in July.
So anyway, he's got guitars and mandolins and banjos on his wall.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, he's definitely
I got to get some hooks.
some
Lindsay said she has a whole shitload of them.
really.
I told her to give me a couple of them, or I'll buy a couple of them from her. But because I got the two guitars over there, I want to hang those up on the music wall. Put those up over there, and then I had the opportunity to get a couple more, bass and a bass, a 12 string, and then there was something else that was with it. What was else with it? It was on Marketplace. I
Oh,
went on there. Yep, I'm on my way to get it sold.
nice. So there's I did see that they have like guitar hooks
Mm-hmm.
that you just put them in the stud in your wall.
Yep,
and then you just-
I have one. I just
Oh,
haven't
okay.
put it up yet because it makes sense to put one of them on the wall,
Right.
not the other.
So yeah, it's but one of the things is it's something to dust.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
something you got to end up dusting all the time. But yeah,
because I'll never play them. They'll just hang on the wall.
yeah, no, we have to have like after bar parties here
Yeah.
so that
So if somebody uses them.
yeah, so that it's you and me hanging out singing something.
Yep.
I remember that one after bar party. You and I were just singing our hearts out.
It was that the one at your place or the
Yeah,
one at my place?
One at my place, and Ray goes, "Oh, why don't you two just make out already?"
Yeah, that's what 700 libations will do to you.
Right? Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah. I think what's the cool thing about being an author is, you draw all your characters from characters that you're friends with
Yeah.
or your family with, and then you can also draw on people that you really hate,
Yep.
and you just torture their ass in the book. There's one guy that was him and I had gone at it with each other, and I'm just like, you are totally being a character in a book, and yeah, he ended up. I think I ended up having him get raped by a demon and
Well,
then
there you go.
pulled into hell. So yeah, and that's what I do. I remember one time my mother-in-law ticked me off, and so she's a zombie. She got teared apart by a zombie horde, and she's just like, "Thanks a lot, Brad." And I'm like, "Well,
That's what happens when
this is
you
what,
piss me off.
that's what happens when you get involved. Tell me I can't have the kids." So yeah, but no, it was after. I think it was after my divorce is when I did that, and her and I still got along, me and the mother-in-law. But I killed her off. But she was protecting the grandkids, so I mean, it was a noble thing. But yeah, I kill people. It's fun
In books.
in books, in my reality.
Yep.
So anyhow, so what do you got going on this coming week? Anything?
Work.
Work?
Yep.
That sounds
all
like
I
a
do.
blast. That's all I do is work,
Gone from the house 12 hours a day.
work, and then I paint walls.
Yep. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
And then on Sunday I do this and put up with your ass.
Yep. Precisely.
I'm actually really glad that this turned into something because I mean it was something that you and I started, so I mean it's not like something we just were new with. We just
Yep.
it's like, oh, we've done this before. We're just not doing trivia and handing out gift certificates for anything.
We could still do some trivia someday.
We could do that. We could
It's tough with the internet though, because everyone cheats.
oh yeah, yep. Yeah, and you can't tell people to shut their computers
Yep.
off or their phones
Yep.
off because then they can't
Turn it
watch
off.
us. Yeah,
We don't want you watching us. We're cheating.
yeah. It would have to be. Yeah, I don't know. That would be hard because people were using Google when.
Oh yeah, which wasn't a big deal because most of the stuff that I came up with was so far out there that you would have to work your ass off to find the
you'd have to
the
dig deep.
info,
Yeah,
so it didn't work out.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember those during COVID. We'd sit in the bar and there'd be 20 of us around the table talking and drinking.
Yeah, no, we did do that. Yeah. It's what's funny is, and just to kind of show you the state of mind I was in back then was, if you, oh yeah, I remember that one podcast he and Pimo did where you guys did this and this, and I'm like, what?
Yep.
I did that, but I think I remember we were drinking during that podcast
Oh,
as
yeah.
well, and it was morning.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
yeah, and it was like Southern Comfort and Jack.
Yep. And
Wow.
one of those podcasts, I can remember Christian actually videoed us, and we started out with a liter of vodka, or not vodka, Southern Comfort, and we were drinking, and then I had a full liter of Slain.
Oh,
And mid afternoon when we did this,
yeah.
by 8 o'clock that night, both of those bottles were gone. Plus, we had been drinking just
I do
our
remember
regular
that.
drinks. So yeah, we drank a whole bottle of Southern Comfort and a whole bottle of Slain just between the three of us, passing the bottles around.
I bet we could bounce bullets off our livers.
Probably, or it just will disintegrate.
I don't know how we lived. Well, we almost didn't live through that. You and me, we both
Yep.
had our issues.
Nope.
So, and when we just, oh shit, I guess I better settle down a little bit.
Lifetime of problems from my indulgent
Yeah,
life.
right. Some people like to call it abuse, but we like to call it indulgence. So, yeah. No, I just, yeah, I miss those days, but I don't miss
Yeah.
the aftermath of it.
Yep. Yeah, the next morning, or you just get up and start drinking again because you hurt so bad.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like we used to go to movies, and we would bring beer in with us.
Oh yeah,
Remember that we went to go see, was that Super Troopers 2?
I think so.
And
You know what's funny? I don't remember a single bit of that movie.
I don't either.
I don't remember.
I don't
a
remember
single
any-
part of that movie.
I remember getting there and eating popcorn. I couldn't tell you what happened in the movie.
Yeah, I have no idea. And then we went to Broughton afterwards.
Yep.
We stopped there. I remember that.
Was that the same night we ended up going to the casino? Or was that a different
I
night?
think that was a different night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the casino thing.
Drank so much we were sober.
We drank ourselves sober. We're sitting at the bar doing. We did shots, a lot of
A
shots.
lot.
And I won the bar from you
Yeah. Yep.
in a pool game. By default, it had nothing to do with my skill.
Nope.
Or
He owned the bar for a whole minute and a half.
I think it was 7 seconds, and then yeah. But you see, you could have gotten rid of all your debt that way. You just, all right, it's all yours, buddy.
Yeah. You take that 300 grand worth of debt with you.
Yeah. And I'm gonna start a huge tab for you. So, but yeah, yeah, that was a fun night. But I remember we drank ourselves sober,
Yep.
and it was like, well, I might as well just go to bed now.
Yep.
So we just went back to the hotel room. We went and crashed, and
Yeah, I actually at one point I normally drink cocktails, mixed drinks, and at one point I went up and grabbed a beer, and everybody's looking at me going, Why did you switch to beer? I'm like, I can't get drunk. I don't know what's wrong.
oh yeah, that was nuts. Can you imagine if Bobby knew us back then? He would probably want nothing
he
to do with
probably
us.
wouldn't want to know us.
Well, he did know us back then.
yeah,
and he just
yeah.
we didn't hang out or whatever. Like he
Yeah.
was telling me, he's, oh yeah, I remember you were down at Pimo's a lot. And I'm
Yep.
like, I live down there, and then
Yeah, he was one of our regulars on when we would do the live feeds from the bar. He was a regular on there. He would always chime in. And,
yeah, that's what he said.
Yep.
I wish we had. Did we do that on Facebook? We did it on Facebook,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So I wonder where those.
They're probably on the bar page still.
Oh hell
'Cause
yeah!
I never got rid of the bar page, so they're probably they probably got cut now because don't they?
Oh yeah,
delete them after
they
30
delete
days or
they
whatever?
delete the live ones.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it!
They might still be on there.
I'll have to check it out.
Yep.
That'd be. I'd be like, yeah, I don't remember doing that one. Why am I snorting flour
Yep.
off your shoulder?
And where the hell did the flour come from?
Right? Yeah. Okay, how do you just wake up in the morning and I got flour on my shoulders? So, oh, that's nuts. Well, thank you guys very much for coming out this morning, having coffee with Pimo and I. Bobby obviously doesn't like hanging out with us. He just wants to see us from the other side of the camera, which is fine, Bobby. I mean, if that's what you want to do, we appreciate you anyway. Right? Yeah. We appreciate you.
We like the guy.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's a nice guy to have around. He gave me a guitar stand. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't pay anything for it.
Nice.
It was nice.
You just stand there and hold it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys all very much. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend and enjoy your week next week. Join me on Tuesday. I'm going to be here reading from the Battle of the blah blah blah. Yep,
Yeah.
caffeine's kicking in.
Sure.
The Ballad of Broken Bird. Yeah, I pumped out another couple chapters
Nice.
this weekend. So
I haven't started listening to it yet.
yeah, it's not that interesting.
Just kind of biding my time till you finish it, and then all right, I'll listen to it.
Yeah. So, and I'll have to figure out set up a time to come in and start doing recording for audiobooks. So, anyhow, and then toe tapping Thursdays. I've already been getting song requests, and who does gives me his song requests? I'm like, I'm not the one that promises I'm going to learn a song for people.
Yep.
That's Bobby.
Bobby.
Yeah, so you got to hit Bobby up and say, hey, Bobby, promise to learn this song. Bobby's like, oh, okay, yeah, I will. And I know he's promising something last time we played, and I'm like, stop. So, no, we won't kick you out, Jessica. It's always good to have you here. Yeah, and then we'll be doing this again next weekend. So, I have to figure out how to do a fourth mic.
Yep.
I wondered if there's a way I could put a splitter on there or something. And
I'm sure we can.
yeah, I don't know. We'll
Are
figure
we
it out.
talking over each other though?
It'd be just like this. So, but yeah, because this is like a $30 thing, so it can't be that complicated. I mean, I can do this and this.
I can make it sound like women. Say something, Pimo. Something, Pimo.
Or we can sound like this. Can we do a whole show like that? We totally should do a whole show like this. And we can say, this is the Apocalypse Studios. Welcome to hell. We do stuff like that. So, anyway.
How do we get it? Oh, there we go. We're back.
Get it back.
We get it. Oh, my soul is gone. So anyhow, thank you guys very much. We'll see you later this week, hopefully. And remember to invite as many people as you can, even people you don't know. Just invite them.
Yep.
You can also share this event on your own page and just let people make their own decisions. Come out, check it out, whatever. But help me out, please, please,
When
please.
you're getting fuel, tell the lady at the gas station.
Yeah, I think she already knows because she just told Bobby. Oh, I didn't know
yeah,
you
that's
sang
right.
and play
Yep.
instruments. Yeah, and he's like,
Either did he.
yeah, and he's like, who are you? And she's like, oh, I watch you guys on the podcast thing. So more people are watching than I think we know, but that's okay too.
Yep.
But we have to tell Facebook that you're watching because then they'll
More the
let me
better.
invite more people. All right, I'm gonna stop whining. I'm gonna drink some more coffee off camera so we can really talk smack. And we will talk to you guys later. We'll probably talk about Bobby.
Okay.
All right. All right. Have a good night. Peace, everybody. Mwah. Love you.
Cheers.
And a bottle of hair grease or something. That one. Yeah. Thank you very much. How do we? Okay. I was do the thing where I usually end it right when I say something embarrassing to Bobby. And he's just like, you